Yo, what's up? Yes. Happy hump day, y'all. August 18th, 2021. Halfcast episode 105. Yeah. Yeah. We made it over the hump, people. Let's have some fun here. Woo! I got some shit tonight. I got some weird shit. Oh, I feel good. I feel very, very good. Ah. So, uh, I am AJ. That was the wrong button. Yo. Yeah, that's how my day was going. Properly this time? Okay, okay. So I go to the doctor this morning and just for a regular, just for a checkup. Know what I mean? And blood pressure 132 over 81. But it's not about me. It's not about me. It's not about me. Because I observed this is what happened. This is what happened. So a young couple walks in. Young couple walks in with the child, man, woman, child. And they check in with the receptionist. From the gate, you can already tell that the gentleman he's like, oh, I don't want to be here. I don't do this. And I don't, he's kind of like, he's already like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So the lady speaks to the receptionist, and I'm not really listening, but we're in such a close vicinity that you can hear it. So she tells the man that and her baby daddy or a man or whatever that there's gonna be a wait, right? There's gonna be a wait, and he automatically, oh well, and she says, as perfect lady, this is wifey right here. Like, okay, well, if you wanna, yeah, I'll wait with the baby, and you could just go on and do. And he sits down, and now when she gave him that now, and I'm not a relationship expert. When she said it's okay if you want to take off, I'll stay with the baby. Like, yeah, and I'll just let you know when I'm done. And yeah, and she actually said, my bad, I didn't know we were gonna have to wait. I just didn't know. And he sits next to her and he's like, oh well, I gotta go see my mom and I gotta do all this. And I swear to you that the way she turned towards him, that all the air, it's like time stood still. And she looked at him and said, you're fucking embarrassing me. Ah! And okay. So if the lava was like right here, you could hear like the lava was like right there in her voice. and, and I think she realized where she was, so she pushed it back down because I swear I thought it was gonna be violence. The way she turned to him and checked that man like yeah, you're fucking embarrassing me. Even the people on the other side of the room, which is a small room, we all just stopped talking. Everything got quiet. It's like the air stopped. And what made me laugh so hard is that, like, she gave him an out. Me personally, I think she gave him that out because she knew he was gonna bitch about having to stay, or it could have been that she knew that he wasn't gonna take the out, in which time and in which decision he made, that she would have an excellent choice to chew his ass the hell up. I'm thinking that she knew he wasn't gonna take the out. Dumb move, sir. But he was so. Then he got up. This shit had me crying. And I laughed through the mask. I didn't care if they hear me at this point. I'm like I'm busting up behind my mask, and and he has slippers on. He gets up and he's so busy trying to look mad. Know what I mean? I know his feelings was kind of hurt. He's trying to look mad that he fucking trips over a sign and almost busts his ass. And he had on slippers, so he hit his big toe on the side. Yo, come on. And this is how you know she owned him. At which point you know she owned him because she waited for him to get about a foot away from the door. And she said, "Hey, babe." And he turned around with an, a look of utter defeat in his eyes. And she said, "You forgot your water." Yeah, yeah. Now come back and come back and get this water and look me in my eyes. And I think when he looked her in the eyes, he could see a reflection of his soul fighting to get out of her gaze, fighting to please let me out. Because she owned him in that clinic, woo, in that doctor's office, whatever. She owned his ass. And I don't think I've seen that. I don't think I've seen that played that well ever. Woo, she said, "You're fucking embarrassing me." And she said it in her inside voice, like, like she didn't scream it out. She didn't scream it out, but you could hear it. Like, yeah, like she, ooh, woo, couldn't be me. She couldn't be me, man. So, oh man, ooh, I know he was. I know he ain't even. I know he probably ain't even started his card for like a good 20 minutes after he left. He was just like, "Oh, wow, she played. Nobody can play me like that." I got some stories for y'all. A few articles that stood out to me. You're fucking embarrassing. You know why? Because she told him, like, yeah, and I don't know. I know shit about relationships. That's why I'm single now. But she told him, like, "Yo, you can go, like, yeah, if you don't, and I'll stay with the baby." You know why? Because the baby's fun to hang around. You are not, sir. The baby's cool to hang around. I mean, the baby is cool. It's you. You're sitting there bitching already. I hadn't even sat down in the office for 5 minutes, and you're already like, "Man, I gotta be." Like, God damn. Like, yeah, she just like, "Yo, just go." She playing chess right now. She offered you an opportunity to get your whining ass away from her. And you still didn't read the room to take it. I still like, fucking embarrassed. Woo! New York woman dies of overdose. What a segue, right? New York woman dies of overdose. Roommate charged with concealing corpse so she can party. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Your roommate wants to die on party night. That is not your goddamn fault. You do whatever you got to do. A New York woman was arrested last week, 6 months after she allegedly hid the corpse of her roommate who overdosed in February. Wow. Wow. Was it like opioids? Was she an opioid enthusiast? And yo, how about her friends come over to party every weekend and they like, "Yo, so what's up with your roommate? Yo, why she don't never come out the room?" Yeah, she's a bitch. Her roommate in there dying. She's in there dead. And the lady is entertaining company, passing around rose stems. Like, yeah, she's a bitch. She never comes out of her room, and when she does, you're never here to see it, and all she does is just bitch, 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 and complain. Yeah. She doesn't like when my company comes over. She doesn't ever, you smell that? Yeah, she keeps her room a mess. She never cleans up. I'm actually looking for another roommate. But she's threatening on keeping my security deposit. Yeah, she never comes out the room. See, I knock on the door. Hey, yeah, see, she doesn't even answer. You see that? She's such a, yeah, she's anti-social. She's anti-social. That bitch in there dead. Let's party, people. Stephanie Hilburn, 43, has been charged with concealment of a human corpse and could face up to 4 years. What? 4 years? For having a body in there? Yo, you should get way more. The Johnston, I guess they figured that she just died of like OD. wait, maybe the Johnstown Police Department. That's weird. The Johnstown Police Department told local station News 10 another housemate, Deborah Eglin, currently in state prison on unrelated charges, is likely to face charges related to this incident as well, reportedly told News 10. Police found Patricia Baker, 62, dead in her home on February 14. Valentine's Day overdose. Valentine's Day massacre. After, after receiving an anonymous call about a welfare check. Yeah, Hilburn and Eglin answered the door and became nervous when authorities asked to speak with Barter. According to police, she doesn't want to come out of her room. See, I'm knocking on the door. Like, yeah, she doesn't want to come out. What? The women led police to a bed. The women led police to a bedroom where Barter's body was laying on the bed. Police wrote that she appeared to have been deceased for some time. You don't want to at least you don't. There's no other way but to call the authorities in that case. Like, what are you doing? Like, is there any way that she was just still? They had something where they were still getting her rent money, maybe, which is really low. That's low. If they were still getting her rent money even though she was dead because the checks, just depositing her checks, that would be really fucked up. Police wrote that she appeared to have been deceased for some time. Further investigation determined that Barter had likely suffered from an overdose a week prior to her body being discovered by police. No foul play? Really? Hilburn and Eglin allegedly moved Barter's body to the bedroom and in attempt, she OD. That's your opioid buddies? That's your opioid. That's your opium activity buddies. Yeah, that when you OD, they just move you to a more comfortable place in the house so you can finish that. Just ride it on out, that transition. Ride it right on out. Police said she's blowing my mind. She's killing my buzz, man. Let's move her somewhere where we don't have to look at that. What is that exactly? She's dying, dude. Oh, yeah, we can't have that. Police said that the women had continued to live under the same roof as the corpse and did not contact authorities out of fear that they would be caught for other illegal activity. At that point, call the cops and be like, oh, we were all doing drugs and she passed out. And you'll get charged for the drugs. You're gonna wear something, but you're not gonna wear like that, like some negligent something where you probably could have saved her life or some shit. The outlet reported that police said there were the two remaining roommates hosted several parties and got Weekend at Bernie's. You just prop her up. Weekend at Bernie's, and you just say, well, what's wrong with her? It's like she just had a little bit too much. I mean, she's just sleeping it off. Put the shades on her and shit. Give her the old Weekend at Bernie's. Authorities told the station that Hilburn bring the corpse down to the check cashing place so you could get the rent money and just prop her up on the fucking and make her help her sign and shit. Yeah, she got arthritis. It's really bad. I gotta sign it. Yeah, Weekend at Bernie's. It's unclear if Hilburn has entered a plea on any other charges at this time. Her attorney could not be immediately identified to comment on her behalf. Yo, a rotting corpse is. How can you keep that in your crib? Where was this? Especially in a New York apartment. You're crazy. Wow. Yeah, people are nuts, man. Get this off my page. This corpse before it comes and gets me. Oh, take a sip of my non-alcoholic beverage. How dollar stores scammed America to become worth more than Coca-Cola. Yeah, I know they do because they don't hire nobody. You always got one cashier and one person and one manager at nighttime, and you're telling me with a line of people outside the door, and you're telling me that y'all not making money, and y'all barely pay the people anything. If you have driven more than approximately 2 miles anywhere in America, chances are you've come across a Dollar General, a Dollar Store, or a Family Dollar. God, Family Dollar. If you happen to drive 3 or more miles, then you'll most likely see all three. It doesn't take a trained economist to understand how these so-called bargain outlets have spread across the U.S. landscape. It's cheap, and I was told that they put them strategically around like big stores like Walmart and Target and stuff like that as an alternative, so you don't have to go to those huge stores and be overwhelmed. Like they said, that's one of their plans is to catch all them people that don't want to deal with the traffic of Walmart. It's also a recipe comprised largely of opportunistic scamming, of course, as any business, as a recent infographic by Zach Crockett. After all, you don't reach 34,000 stores across the country. This is the numbers, people. You don't reach 34,000 stores across the country with a new location opening roughly every 6 or so hours by operating at a net loss. You do so by tricking your customers into believing they're getting great, cheap deals on brand name items when in fact they're simply paying more for less product. Yeah. For every $1 in sales, Dollar General and Dollar Tree earn an average gross profit of 30 cents. Damn. So that's more than the rivals like Target, 28 cents. And so every dollar they make 30 cents. For every dollar that, yeah, right? For every $1 in sales, they make 30 cents off it. Yeah, wow. And Walmart, 24 cents. So these stores also buy bulk surplus and discontinue items, further increasing their overall profit margins. That $1 Old Spice deodorant might seem like a good deal. Old Spice, yeah, no, it's not. But at zero point 0.8 ounces, it's less than one third the size of the standard 3 ounce stick, and on a per unit basis, it's significantly more expensive than the larger size offerings at other retailers. Wow. Wow. Hey, man, if there's a scam to be had anywhere, somebody's going to find it. Okay, so you're technically paying more for the convenience, right? No, that's not terrible, given these outlets are essentially, well, convenience stores. But here's where it gets particularly gross. Dollar stores are targeting demographics who either aren't educated enough to spot the scam, or who don't make enough to have much choice in where and when they buy their house. Man, yo, it's rich, man. There's people with money that go to those stores and just coupon you to death. I don't really agree with that because people come in there with money and they just want to coupon you after death. Have the whole line backed up, coupons. You know, bought 30 Airwicks. The core demographic of dollar stores. Desperation breeds profit for these dollar stores, and it's a business model that has perhaps unsurprisingly proven extremely successful. There are more of these stores than all the Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, and Targets combined. I did not know that. Wow. 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 That is an educational piece. He said they worth more than Coca-Cola because they're fucking like they're they're buying up. They're probably buying up cheap real estate and opening these stores. And then for most of them, because I know the Family Dollar on Hamilton Street, I helped build that store. So they're helping. So they're not even hiring outside labor. They're hiring other employees to build the stores. Like they're keeping it in. Yeah, it's not. It's a smart fucking model. Three coyote attacks in 4 days at Vancouver Park. Experts worry animals may have ingested drugs. Cocaine. Or no, I think this is meth. How much you want to bet this is meth? It's meth. Conservation officers are warning Vancouver residents to be cautious at the Canadian city Stanley's Park following three coyote attacks within 4 days. Officers are investigating the latest incident, which took place on Friday, and the most recent attack. A man walking near the park's golf course was bitten on the leg by a coyote. Coyote attacks also, but coyotes are also opportunists. So if it catches you slipping, it doesn't need to be on drugs. All it needs to be is a little hungry, and if it thinks it can take you, it's gonna fucking take you. Coyote, you ain't. It was a story a few days ago about they were looking for a lady that was feeding the coyotes. Like, what are you, stupid? They come down from the mountains. They'll snatch your baby if they think they can get an easy meal out of it. And you're like, yeah, these are coyotes. They're not. You want to keep them as afraid of humans as you possibly can, because they'll try you and they'll take you. And they yeah. Coyote attacks also occurred on August 10th and August 11th, resulting in a woman and a child getting bitten in separate acts. They don't care. Once you get, they already not afraid of humans, but once they lose that overall fear, then they're gonna start hunting humans. They're not even like wolves, which would rather stay away if they could. Yeah. Stanley Park has reported dozens of aggressive coyote encounters in recent months. Yeah. Shelley Alexander, a University of Calgary professor and coyote expert, said CTV Boarding Live that several possible facts. I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about that. Fucking embarrassing me. I'm. I got. That's yo. That hurt somebody's psyche so bad that it indirectly got like the psyche splatter got on me. Yeah. Uh, Alexander explained that the displacement of the park's coyotes by increasing local homeless encampments has likely pushed the animals into areas where contact with people is more probable. She also told the outlet that another factor could be drugs. Accidentally found the coyote ate my stash, man. How do you gonna tell that to your drug dealer? That how you gonna tell that to your local drug dealer that you fucked up his pack? How you gonna tell the plug you fucked up his pack? Because coyotes, yeah. Oh shit. Ain't nobody gonna believe that. Alexander added, look at that coyote, man. That coyote's been eating peyote. Alexander added that the reported behavior of some of the attacking coyotes suggests they've ingested toxins or drugs, possibly opioids. Yeah, it's meth, baby. There's also some indication of possible abuse of these animals. What are they getting stoned with the stoners? This is abnormal behavior that we're seeing, but the key thing is here that it is here they've lost their bite inhibition, and so this is no longer a situation that you could consider a coexistence scenario. Yeah, they're not scared to bite people. Like, yeah, once they lose that, then it's open. Like, yeah, you got to start putting them down. Alexander, who has studied Stanley Park's coyotes for more than 25 years, recommends community members stay vigilant while visiting the park. Don't give them any pot brownies. Experts suggest yelling, putting your arms up, clapping your hands, and using an umbrella is a very good way to look like a snack for coyotes. No, it's not. No. They say do that if available to scare off a coyote if you encounter the animal. Stay out of their fucking way. Stay out of their woods. You're giving the coyotes drugs. First, okay, let's recap. First, it was they found out that in water in like a lake where there was some type, I think it was brown trout. Brown trout, they found out that they were addicted to meth because people with meth in their system pee in the water, and it's so like so many people are on meth that it doses the water. How is that possible? That's yeah. That where they took the meth water and the fish swam in the water, and yeah, and they were fine. And they took the fish out and put them in just regular water, and they acted like they were depressed. They didn't want to eat. They didn't want to do anything. They were going through like withdrawal systems. So yeah, that and now this. The coyotes are eating people's fucking oxycontins. I don't know. A coyote with an oxy problem. A coyote with a bundle a day habit. Jeez. You can't make this shit up. Oh my god. A coyote with a bundle a day habit. Starbucks worker fired after customer says he smacked her face with a rag. Hey, some people need that. Some people get I don't drink coffee, but some people get nasty over their coffee. And maybe she was the one that, like, sometimes you just need to keep a little water bottle and spritz. Calm down. He didn't have that, so he just had a rag. I was shocked. Said I was shocked. A Starbucks employee in Philadelphia has been fired after a customer claimed he smacked her in the face with a wet rag after requesting her order be remade. Okay. And it's not always what you say, is how you say it. Because you could be in there like, come on, man. Like, okay, it's my fault. Maybe I put a squirt of this when I just should have put a squirt of that. I don't know how it works. The woman who remains anonymous, say your name. They had recently told local news outlet WCAU that around 1:30 p.m. on Saturday, she asked to have her drinks made again after her order was prepared wrong, and the employee caught an attitude. And she said the barista remade it, and filled my cup halfway with caramel and slammed it on the counter. Yeah, when finished. Domino. After asking to speak to a manager, the customer alleged that the employee then took his wet rag and smacked me in the face with it and he swung at me. So we started fighting. I would love to see the cameras on that because I'm pretty sure uh, the employee is going to be exaggerating and the customer is going to be exaggerating and the truth is going to be somewhere in between that. But I'm pretty sure that the guy that hit her with a wet rag, which is fucking hilarious because that's that one customer that comes in every day and no matter who makes her drink, it's always wrong. Somebody always has to remake it and she always has an attitude and it's her. And those employees were back there saying, yo, it could have easily been me that day because she does it to everybody. And they were all back there like that's what she deserved. He's a goddamn hero. I know he is. He's a goddamn hero. She was being a cunt every day. And it just so happened that she bumped into the right one at the right time. Smacked her in the face with a wet rag. Ew. I was shocked for a second. I would be too, sweetheart. Then he swung at me, so I swung back. I don't see that happening. Like, yeah, like you a guy and you already done committed to smacking her with a rag. As a guy, I would be like, that's enough. Actually, after I did it, I would kind of be like, oh, that's too much. I went overboard. Nah, man, like I would actually be like, she won. Yeah, she got that because she drove me to do that. I mean, now I'm fucked. Now I'm fucked up. The now former Starbucks employee was identified as Robert Freda, who told WCAU that I would do that shit again. I know he did. He said he acted in self-defense and that he suffered a black eye, contusions, and marks on my body. She whooped his ass. She whooped it. What the fuck did she do? The now former. Okay, let's be adults. Fucking embarrassed. The now former Starbucks employee was identified as Robert Freda, who told WCAU that he acted in self-defense and that he suffered a black eye, contusions, and marks on my body. She lit his ass up. If anybody was left with more damage, it was me. She hurt me. I waved a wet rag on her face that I had in my hand, not trying to hit her or anything. And she proceeded to jump across the counter swinging. You had the wrong button, man. You fucked up that girl's coffee and then caught an attitude when you had to fix it. And at that point, my fight or flight response kicked in. You should have flew, buddy. You should have flew. She lit your ass up. WCAU reports that the customer now intends to press charges, and you about to have to go to court for this, and you took an L on top of that. You should have just remade her coffee, and all your other employees feel the same way. that would be the way. I'll be like, yo, man, she do that shit to us every day. Like, yeah, nobody else lose they cool. Don't lose your job. Nah, man, you can either like, yeah, keep your job. Don't lose your cool. That's it. Yeah, that's the educational quote for the day. And actual as an actual attack was when reached for comment, a Starbucks spokesperson told People Wednesday an investigation found the employee to be at fault. He's always, no matter if he's right or wrong, he was wrong. I mean, like even if you go to the camera and whatever you see is going on, that is not his fault. It's just that you can't have that in the store now. He's going to be known as the guy that, whether he did it or not, he's going to be known as the guy that gets into confrontations with employees. I mean, like you got to wear that now. Like I wouldn't have kept my, yeah. I don't know. People get on your fucking nerve. That's why I have no faith in humanity. Fuck, fucking annoying. That's, yeah. At Family Dollar, people went, yo, well, I can't. It's $1, man. What do you want me to do? It's $1. I mean, what do you want for $1? God damn. I mean, call Mary. So, what do we have next? Last story. Delete this. How we doing on time? 31 minutes. Last story. California deputies say woman safe after possible kidnapping caught on alarming video. Yo, how do you have a possible kidnapping? Where they like, oh well, damn, she she posted it on the internet. hashtag hashtag come get me. Now we got, yo, do we gotta let her go? She went live. Yeah, she got like, it's already 100 views already. Do we let her go? We gotta let her go, man. Like, yeah, it's going viral. Shit. We gotta let her go. California investigators were looking to track down a white van. Why I gotta be a white van? After after video emerged that appeared to show a woman's possible roadside abduction or domestic incident. Which one was it? Or domestic incident in Santa Clarita Valley, north of Los Angeles, on Thursday. The LA County Sheriff's Department shared the video Monday, asking for the public's help tracking down the vehicle and its occupants. On Wednesday evening, a department spokesperson said the van had been located and that all the occupants are safe. Wow. The woman is safe. However, the incident, yeah. The 1 minute, 47-second video begins with the van on the side of Cowgrove Boulevard near Interstate 5. A woman can be heard shouting for help and struggling with an unidentified person below. The person holding the camera appears to be in an elevated location. Y'all record. I don't know, like, yeah, this is the recording generation. This is the recording generation. So if you want to finish that shrine built to your high school crush that you got in the closet that you burn sage to every night before you go to sleep, you better hurry up. You better hurry up soon, because soon everything is recorded now. Everything is recorded now. Nobody's getting away with anything. And that's a good thing, because, yeah, you're using this shit to abduct people. You're getting in. Maybe it was the guy. Maybe it was the guy that the chick told, you're fucking embarrassing me. You know what I mean? And he went and sat in the car like, dude from Belly, you're going to get yours, B. You're going to get yours, B. And went and tried to throw her in the back of the van and couldn't even do that right. And had to let her out. Fuck, embarrassing. Ooh, wee. I never seen a man get hit with. I never seen a woman give a man big dick energy like that. Like, yeah. And pardon the language, but that's what you got. You got to call it what you got to call it. God damn, bro. Next time, take the out, man. You had the easy out. They're abducting her, he says in a hushed tone, directing whoever is with them to call 911. Shout out to that guy for doing the right thing and not putting himself in danger, but also, like, yeah, doing something that was very effective that ended up, it could have saved that woman's life. Yeah. All the while, the RV remains in place and muffled noises can be heard coming from below. What are you doing? The man calls down. In response, the woman below can be heard screaming again. Why are you doing this? The man shouts down. Then a sliding door slams shut as the woman again screams. This is horrifying. This is, I joke, but this shit is horrifying. The woman up top can be heard placing the 911 call as this happens. Then the vehicle drives off. The video. This is how. This is how they make bang bus videos. Was this deleted footage from a bang bus movie? The video first emerged on social media last Friday, according to the Santa Clarita Valley Signal, and was shared by the sheriff's department on Monday. We're treating it as suspicious circumstance. Yeah, because these jerks could be out trying to do this to other people. Like, this was just the one that got away. It could be a domestic crime, but we're still investigating. As of Wednesday, authorities said they had no new developments. Investigators described the vehicle as a light-colored Mercedes Sprinter type van with aftermarket solar panels. What? And a bunch of fucking hippies riding around. A bunch of fucking hippies riding around in a rape van. What does the world come to? 2021. Episode 105. With that, I'm going to wrap it up. If you fucks with the show, check out the rest of my episodes on all my previous episodes on Spotify or Anchor. Yes, or you can reach out to me on if you just want to shoot the shit feedback. Hit me on Twitter at Rise and Shine, RYEZSHYNE, or at Halfcast AJ, HALFCAST AJ. You can hit me here on Facebook Messenger, Facebook. I'm Avery Johnson. I am the Avery Johnson, the Ohio State, the Avery Johnson. Or on Instagram at Taco Meat 05, TACOMEAT 05. That being said, I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Adios.